Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Hope you're all doing well. Before we get into today's video, I just want to warn you, as a lot of you know, the scammers have been really active in the last couple videos in the comments saying you guys have won a random prize, and then they'll ask you for some personal information like a bank account or a gift card to cover the shipping costs of your personal prize, of your random prize. Guys, we're not going to be asking for any of that information. We're not going to be giving away any random prizes in the comments of our YouTube videos. If we do give away prizes, it'll be from a little competition in a video, like the last one, picking out a name for Penelope's calf, or just something like that, so you guys will know if something's going on, if we're about to do a giveaway. And Angus is full of energy this morning. I need to let him run around. But yeah, guys, please don't fall for that. We're not going to be asking for any of that information. And if you do win a prize, we're going to find you on Facebook, or we're going to ask you to reach out to us on Facebook just to be safe. We don't want anybody falling for any of that crap. So yeah, guys, thanks for being understanding. I'm trying to be on top of it, trying to get on top of it, get rid of these scammers, and hopefully nobody has fallen for it. From what I know, nobody has. So hopefully we'll keep everybody safe. Today we are going to brand our fourth group of calves. So we've already branded 2 other groups since the last video I made, and then we've got 1 more group left to do. But that's a smaller group, so it won't be as bad. But I got a couple questions as to why we have to brand in the first place. And the biggest reason is because people are dishonest. They steal your cattle. So like you guys know, we run our cows on the big, huge Forest Service permits. Tens of thousands of acres, and then we have neighboring ranchers, so hundreds of thousands of acres to millions of acres that cattle are out grazing. So we have people steal them up there, we have people shoot them and butcher them. We've caught people, we've just found dead cows all over, we've had cows just go missing and never show up. But a great way to deter that kind of stuff is to have your cattle branded. So in our area, western South Dakota, and many of the western states, the only legal proof of ownership of a cow is to have your brand on it. Now, you can't just have a tag in it, you can't have a freeze brand on it. Those aren't considered a legal form of ownership, if that makes sense. So it has to be a hot iron brand in our area. It's really helpful. It saves us a lot of time if our cows get out of the fences in the permits in the summer and they get into other neighbors' permits, then they can look at that cow, see the brand, oh, this is Sleeps. Or we've had cows get out, go 30 miles, get into a totally different rancher's permit that we don't have anything to do with usually. He didn't know whose it was, he hauled it home 100 miles, then had a brand inspector come out, saw the brand, said, oh, that's Sleeps. Bring it back to Sleeps. Otherwise we never would have got that cow back. They wouldn't have known who that cow belonged to. So those are the main reasons. Yeah, cattle robbers, cattle thieves. It still happens very frequently. Luckily we don't get too much of it, but it does still happen. But having a brand is a great way to kind of deter that from happening. And since we do go between South Dakota and Wyoming to cross borders, you usually need a brand. We are required to have a brand right where we're at to go across the border. So like we run our replacement heifers over in Wyoming, they have to be branded. They get brand inspected every time. It's a source of income for the government to come out and brand inspect. When we come back to South Dakota, they have to get brand inspected again. That just makes sure they're all our cows. We don't have any of the neighbors' cows in there. We're not stealing anybody's cows. Nobody has our cows. Having a brand makes it really hard for somebody who's stolen a cow to go to the sale barn and sell your cow. They can't prove it's theirs. The sale barn won't let them sell it. Yeah, those are the reasons why we brand. I know it seems kind of inhumane, but I don't think the calves really care. I don't remember being hurt at all in my first year of life. So I don't think the calves do. Some of them squirm a little bit when they get branded. Some of them don't move at all. We're gonna go get the cows rounded up and then we'll get to work. Along with branding these calves today, we're giving them 2 vaccines. We're giving them one, which is for some respiratory diseases, which we give them 3 times a year, now at weaning and post-weaning. And then we're giving them another for a bunch of clostridial diseases such as blackleg and overweaning. So it's really important we keep our vaccine cool and out of the sun. So we got a nice little cooler that we made with some holes in the top. So if it gets hot or the sun hits it, it kills the modified live that's in one of the vaccines. Just like the same time. What are you giving for shots, Mom?
7-way with Topless and 5-way with
Okay. Very good.
Dishonest people in the world, we wouldn't brown.
How you doing over here, honey? You got them all accounted for?
Maybe.
So far? Maybe? Didn't miss any?
Might have.
The person calling them out hasn't messed up too bad? I mean,
Very good.
I've been good?
No.
Oh, I haven't? Oh, I need to be louder? Oh. Buddy. Buddy. How you feeling? Okay. We're fighting a bug. That's alright. It's just the dust and the smoke.
I think so.
We'll get over it. You look pretty. What you got there, buddy? What is that? Yummy. It's the last one.
Half it.
Let's sneak out.
One more. He's over with those other guys.
Gotta go catch him.
I'll have to catch him and bring him in.
All right. Done, just letting the cows and calves back out. Gonna go back out to the pasture they were at. It's just right down the driveway over the creek, back behind on those hills, and back where you saw us round them all up. But our winter rye that we planted last fall is actually coming up real nice. You can see it's all this green stuff. The fields back behind the house where we were chasing the cows through was all rye fields. So really happy with how it's coming. We got those snowstorms on it, got some good moisture. And then now that we've had a couple real sunny 70-degree days, it's really started to shoot up. It's pretty fun to see your work start to grow. Go on, cabbies, go find your moms. Thank you guys for coming along today. Do really appreciate it. Hope you're all doing well. We've only got one group left to brand, which feels really good. But we're gonna call it a day. Go eat some supper, hang out with Damaris and Silas and Angus. Right, bud. But again, thank you guys for coming along. Really appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one.